Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control.
Oh, well, he seems like a
That's
mafia,
why I never
so...
invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself?
I mean, that's fair.
But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time,
That sounds
you
like a
just
pretty
pretend
terrible
you're
club.
immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid.
I was going to say, this isn't what I
She
expected.
agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants
There's
something,
a lot of cut coming out of this.
but we have to control
Who's going to get the money in the end?
or we'll all turn
bribe.
into libertines and prostitutes. Hell,
You're gonna
if
go back
there
to the
weren't
police
any
of-
rules,
chief
I'd be
police?
belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!"
Yeah. It just went back to
No
the...
idea how I got so barbaric.
Oh dear. Guess that was his change for his drink. I mean, okay, never mind. There wasn't anything wrong going there. They were just all taking their proper wages along the way. They just are a business owner who hires a lot of people. So yeah, no, I was completely wrong. Welcome everyone. This is my Mountain of Shame. And today, this is also the police. The game we'll be playing today. I admit I was being very unfair on this game moments ago. Ooh, I like the song too. Yeah, it's giving me some nice jazzy noir themes. Fantastic. Anyway, so This is the Police was released in 2016 by Weepy Studio. I remember it being quite well known and relatively popular, but I don't remember exactly why, because I never played it. I just got it. So yeah, let's have a look at the options first. No graphics options, because obviously it's an animated game, so generally there aren't too much here. Separate audio sliders for the cutscenes as well, so that's good. So you can have the sound down low, but then have the cutscene up higher. That's fair. Once again, the safe area option from before. Huh. I guess that's so you don't accidentally click over the line onto something outside. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I might actually keep a slight safe area on there. I need that safe space. Okay. Let's just get to going on the storyline. And of course, once the intro is over, which I'm pretty sure that probably was the intro, I'll start a 30-minute timer so we can see if this game's actually worth playing, or if I should have left it on my mountain for all time. I've got high hopes though. This has made a strong first impression. Clearly this guy is some sort of a corrupt police officer, so nothing too strange there. I like the work plan in the background. So it's got the police officer, the normal police officer in the front, and then it's got the corrupt police officer in the back. So yeah, no, that's quite a nicely made background. It also looks semi like a badge. So I'm good. All right, let's start new game, and if it goes straight to gameplay, I'll do it. Otherwise, let's listen to this intro. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. The fact. Mark World 2 to be shown in Freiburg the day before worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. And City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Now, obviously, well, actually, never mind. I wasn't gonna say. Never mind. I'm not gonna say obvious here. I was gonna say obviously I like the bird here on the Freiburg Tribune, but then I realized this one is literally called the Golden Bird. It has 3, if not 3, probably 4 for the sake of symmetry, Birds. So I am totally on board with this sex maniac thing. That sounds fantastic. This paper is useless to me. But I do wonder, does the city have a bird as its logo? I am totally on board with that. Alright, let's go to work. Oh dear. Is this going to be a Papers, Please style? Everything's, I've got so little money that's why I go into corruption?
My father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution.
Yeah.
To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters.
Fine.
At least that's what my colleague...
I just accidentally paused it. Let me do that back on. I should probably do that later, but...
say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
See, I want to be a good guy, though. So I'm going to try and do my best to be good in this game, if it gives me the option.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go.
Okay.
I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
I mean, it is me. I'll be honest. I'm pretty predictable. See a bird? I'll go,
How
aww.
to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Yeah, this is entirely what's going to happen here. Good morning. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? The mayor discussed it with me. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running Freeburg PD, so no, it didn't come as a surprise. Hey, did you already know the name of your successor? I think it'll be a new man. I think they're bringing in some new blood. Fresh mind to look at the problem. Hey, after the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was leaning forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? That's his business, not mine. Ask him yourself. Because I can't really say. I don't even know this guy, okay? I know he's my deputy, but come on. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe the police are cooperating with the Mafia. Do you have anything to say about that? Ooh. Yeah, I did say I want to be good, so I'm not going to lie on this one. If a short-term agreement with the Mafia helps us solve or prevent a crime, of course we try to make the best of it. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? You'd better ask him. Thank you. Thank you. Did the importer saying thank you, or was I saying thank you?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
I'm still not sure what to think about this game. I don't know what it is. I feel like I started the timer when we started actually being able to do something, but I'm not sure. Is this the game? Is it a choose your own adventure sort of thing, or? Is he about to die? No, he's about to smoke. Which means he's gonna die after a long period of time. Well, a long period of time and a little bit of
As soon as I heard the
coughing
door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be.
the
Rude,
Bloody Dawn.
arrogant, no warning.
Oh.
That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology.
He doesn't sound like a nice
shied
guy.
away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack.
And to be fair, I'd rather
Hoping to
tennis than
catch
golf.
you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
Golf is really not fun for me.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
I
Sure
know.
enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Yeah, it's like simultaneously sounds really evil and also
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have...
okay. So clearly, I get 180 days to try and turn the police force clean.
I have a
Fantastic.
new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I mean,
I'll do my
okay.
best.
Let's just.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
I really don't like this guy, but like nothing he said was like dramatically. Yeah. Oh, I see.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Obviously, some sort of fixer, I suppose. Golden Bird, head of culture department, owns villa in Italy. Cleanliness of streets increased by 20%. Civil service wages won't be raised this year. Wait, so nothing I said actually, like, I literally admitted that the police can sometimes work with the mafia, and that's not front page paper news or anything. But I do like the idea that every day we'll get paper, the information from paper. I do hope I actually get more power though, because so far I've only done one thing.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners.
That
Everybody
sucks.
just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse.
That also doesn't sound like a
The
great
main
idea.
thing, don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Why are the police so antisocial? Like, wouldn't you want to make friends?
My
Like
deputy,
who?
Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals.
And why
in
is
the
he
history
still
of Florida.
working?
No evidence to support the accusations,
Oh.
but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Okay. So he okay, finally. Ah! I mean, given I got 20 minutes left to go, you know what? Screw it. I'm a 6-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. I probably do, though. I probably should have done that. That's okay. So, I have several police officers. A nice cast. And I've got a couple of... a mole. And I have a couple of... a mafioso on my books by the looks of it. Okay, I'm probably being a little bit judgmental. I don't know if he's a mafioso. I just assume. And Armstrong, who I assume is some sort of lawyer. It's kind of clever that's still there, but... Alright, so we've got the music. Oh. Oh, interesting. So it's sort of like, it's sort of a little bit like 911, or, you know, the games with the... Yeah. The emergency line one. So basically, I need to choose who I send to these things. It says 2 officers, so I guess I'll send 2. Though I should send a really good officer and maybe a really bad officer. Yeah, let's send a really good officer and a really bad officer. Let's see what it actually is, though. A married couple excited over a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot in the back over a homeless man who'd be digging for the trash can. The driver jumped out to help. Once he saw he hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Okay, so sure, let's send a couple people out to that. Okay, so we get to see them actually move. That's cool. I should probably try and put a little bit more pizzazz into my reading of this, huh? A theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempts to force his way into the theater, carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. While he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting for the security guard. I'll send a couple of officers, I suppose. I'm not sure if this is a good idea to send 2 people everything like it says. But it looks like I've actually got to wait till my car gets back. Oh no. Wait, what? Do I not... Did I press the wrong button before? I pressed the wrong button before. Okay, I was gonna say. Hit and run report, okay. Offender was caught, officer unharmed. So I got more, I assume, fame. Fair enough. Oh, good, that was a nice easy one. No one got hurt. I'm a little bit less concerned, a little bit more concerned about this next one, however, because there's a little bit more to worry about. So yeah, I think sending out the good guys to the bad guys is a good idea. Okay, this is armed robbery. The 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun run the videotape store and made off with the whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in the car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Okay, so let's send the good guy and the bad guy. It said armed robbers. However, it looks like we're going to go to the suburbs, so I'm hoping that Price won't pull this down too much. And I can even send a SWAT team as well, which is interesting. A fight. The blogger and sister crash each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them. Security guard's off duty tonight. Alright, let's just send a couple of people then. They're lucky or even. Okay. So far so good, but I'm probably overusing. I need to probably keep in mind of how many I'm sending each one, because I've only got 1 police officer right now. And I don't think it's a good idea to send off people without their... A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and money. I mean... I think I could probably just send 1 good police officer on that job. It's a teenager attacking an elderly musician. They just stole money, guitar, no weapons by the looks of it. So I'm just gonna send regular 1 guy. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard from inside the living room window. Thing is, we don't actually know what's happened here, so I think I'm gonna sneak in through the house. Oh. Oops. I got someone dead. To be fair, Price is pretty terrible by this bit, so... Alright, let's have a look here. Offender escaped, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Damn, so it wasn't done right either. Okay. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Okay, so that's good. More importantly, how about this last one? I'm kind of a little bit concerned that there's hit one person on this mission. If I'd known that those... okay, let's see. Offender escaped, officer unharmed. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I only had one person there, so... yeah, at least she was unharmed. Kind of sad this random person died. He's only been on 2 assignments. Seems to have alcohol problems. Oh, political views unknown. Failed assignments, successful assignments. Okay, political views unknown. Okay, so... we can start to try and hire fire and get people killed based on their political views. I mean, not that we do that or anything. Well, I got someone killed, so I'm not sure that was a really great day, all things considered. Oh, yep. There we go. Shift A. Ooh, there's 2 shifts. And they're all at home. Okay, so... huh. The mole has lost a little bit of... okay. So clearly these guys are all going to home to heal. The burrito's done a little bit. Who's Beasley and these guys? So obviously these guys are going to come in next shift, I suppose. Interesting. I do like this concept so far,
when I
even if I
asked
don't know
Kendrick
what's going
to
on.
stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. Kendrick isn't just
I didn't mean
crumbling
to do
under
that.
the weight of the public pressure.
I didn't know you could do that, so yeah, I definitely didn't mean to.
Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages.
So,
Heard about the look on his face. The fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else.
then why didn't you fire him?
Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the
If
waters
someone's
we swim
corrupt,
in.
you shouldn't be friends with them.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
I
what kind
definitely
of
worry
business
about
are we
anything
talking
you
here?
tell me,
It's
Kendrick.
nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with.
I will only
What
do
you
things which are
looking
good.
to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew
I
you
will do
were a
that.
fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops.
See, why am I wanting to be evil?
They'll
Like,
put
$500,000
the
is something I could probably
And-
scrape together.
And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the
I
name,
don't.
but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest
damn
and
it.
most powerful gang.
I was gonna say,
in
I'm
the
just like,
city.
oh, maybe this might be good. No,
Goes back
no.
as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs
Himself.
to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, San pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission.
Oh, lovely.
And his whole family paid the price. In 4
Lovely.
weeks,
Merry
San
Christmas, I
killed
suppose.
31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And San's people made sure every paper reported it.
That's creepy.
Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Yeah.
Please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't do anything for extra money unless it was something that was otherwise good. So, let's just keep going. Sounds like I need a new car before too much longer. Alright, shift A. Ooh, I have 2 stripes I can give out. Well, I should give it to Stonewall. Grant. I'm not sure why, because quite frankly, they haven't done anything yet, but sure. Ooh, yes, frogs. Oh my god, yes. Ooh, nice. Alright, another day. Ooh, affairs. What's that one? Police station. Oh, okay. Labor market, so I can get more people. Very nice. Ooh, I can get a detective. I've got 5 or 6. I do need to hire someone to make up for the problem in shift B. So there's that, I suppose. Yeah, because someone died. In fact, it looks like only a couple of people in shift B because there's not as many people there at all. So I don't know, the price of these people. Like, one would assume just getting the best people is the best option. Okay, I don't know. Ooh, it's got vocals! Oh, lovely. I wonder if this is original music or if it's something from this period. Anyway, so vandalism. You see a frightening call from the local cathedral this morning. Abbots discovered something in the cemetery during night, and the old large tombstones are paved with satanic symbols, and something broken in these places, or even marked with a shovel. But the abbot would say no more. Let's send a couple of middle people for this because I feel like it's not really dangerous. Maybe send a low guy. There we go. It's a pretty short one too, so it's not that far away from the police station. Yeah, I can shoot in this slot. Oh, look at all these other songs. I still think I've made the right choice though. Alright, got something else here. Vandalism again. Businessman Harley Jones looking out his window saw 2 teenagers catching offensive logos in the car. Alright, once again, I'll send a medium guy and a crappy guy. Seems fair. How many people can I get killed in one go? Oh well. What's the worst that could happen? That's actually a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this. Like, it's really got a great thing. And I've actually got the second one too. Vendor escapes. Officer's alarm. God damn it. I guess she was in a higher level person to that. Why did you say Miller reports that she just said Chicken Eddie and Diet Coke to dangerous criminals seen on television. Culprit seen with eating a burger. I mean, we don't know if it's dangerous criminal or not, so let's just do this. This is not actually doing anything, we're just checking up, so... Okay. Oh, damn it! I suck at this. If I was to play again, I would definitely restart. I'm not doing well with this. I gotta send Soval out for something. See, I guess that's why I've got to give commendations to low ones, but I feel bad about giving commendations. Okay, false alarm. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like... So maybe we're meant to see that was a false alarm and not go there. Mr. Boyd. My bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again. Now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. Yeah, no. No, thank you. I'm good. That does not sound like police work to me. Yeah, I gotta send more of my heart. I should send Stovall. He did nothing today.
1111.
Ah, here we go. Drug sales. Fantastic! Let's go. Let's make this happen, guys. I mean, I shouldn't be so happy about people selling drugs to teenagers.
411.
Oh, shit. Well, that's a really stupid thing to be. Well, I should have sent Stovall on this one, because it seems like the worst problem. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm sending my good guy, sending good people, mostly. Yeah, I could have just waited for him to get there. I probably could have sent him the other way, too. See if I waited too long,
Got
it'll
a
be over.
situation here.
Huh. As police around, a clown is seen making up balloon house with kids.
1111.
Yay! Cool! It worked at least. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so we got the other one, and... Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad something went well today. Oh god, I am not a good police chief. No wonder I'm leaving the force. What? Amnesia using feminists to destroy Freeburg. A feminist organization denied official registration. Okay. Clearly nothing I'm doing is actually important enough to make it to the news, though, so that's a little bit concerning.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
Oh, God.
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least
No,
a
they
little
don't.
attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of
Wow, she has got
condescension.
the
When I watch
patience
her
of a
do it,
saint,
I've got to admit,
ironically.
it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch, and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was
Aw.
quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate, and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky,
Oh.
ready to fire my warning shots.
So his wife
In
is
my
left.
life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared.
That's...
The children in the stories
Not good.
always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me.
I mean, if she just disappeared,
The others
yeah.
blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort
But
of have
is
a
she actually lost, or did something happen
The
to
fellow
her?
Laura ran off with
Oh,
is
never mind.
young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old.
Oh dear.
Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately,
Oh, dear.
Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid.
Maybe she wanted to sleep with
Force
Jehovah's
anything
Witnesses,
at
let's be
all.
honest.
It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on
Then
the
why
phone
aren't
with my
you
wife's
doing it, huh?
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy.
I like this old
talk to
lady.
my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You
Hey,
have no
yeah.
passion. It's why
Wow.
I left you.
Let's not go back into
Wow,
that.
that's
Find
hard.
my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call.
Yeah,
Patience
it's
is
good
running
to have a
out.
little bit of work-life balance.
Laura, if you've stopped loving me,
Aww.
I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Aww. Okay. So he works both shifts then, clearly, because... Yeah, go for it. I've got a couple new officers on the scene tonight anyway. The Yadrim's also not doing great. Alright, let's go. So let's remember Yadrim. Yeah, on the one hand I want to try this frog again, on the other hand I feel like I should at least try something different. So let's do this one. Alright, another day, another... So, I gotta be careful about who I send where, I think.
Progress.
A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the car parking lot, carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, bloodsuckers!" Okay, I could probably get away with sending some pretty low power people to this. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, a homicide in the ghetto. Okay, so, these are my detectives. A black activist, Ronnie Mole, was found shot outside his home. If I send a Mole as the lead, that could probably be the best way of getting to the ghetto. Oh, and then I'll send Armstrong and DeBrito as backup. I don't know how many I should put on it, but let's hope it doesn't take too long. A racist gang. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townsfolk and beating people to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station, promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and police. Oh no. Austin, Ildimer. We don't need more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are getting more followers, and even some of our employees. You have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to racial tensions? What? No way! These are good people. Time is up, but I'm going to keep going this day. These are good people. They're good cops. They're not being fired.
113 in progress.
We're going to keep them safe. Alright. Speaking of keeping safe, let's not send anyone like that out to the... Oh, I can send up 4. Actually, no, I could send up 4. Yeah, I didn't realize I could send 4 now. Yeah, you guys can go together. That way, you're really not going to be able to get screwed over. Okay, offended court, officers unharmed, got some more points, Asano's over 100. The B shift is definitely better. Investigation has started. Oh, do I actually do this? Let's see, Mr. Graham, a drunk witness that drove by the Savant stun and saw the machine gun. I didn't see much. I only heard a few muffled shots. He got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time. Recently there's been lots of cursing carrying on. I don't remember the car. The neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. The police don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I want to buy some medicine. I was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Okay. So we know he went, he came out the door and got shot. Well, that's a great sequence. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, good job. Good job, guys. You found out that the guy who was shot got shot. Good to hear. Oh, God. I assume we'll continue to get more. Oh, wait, investigations. I assume we'll get to, assume they'll find more stuff over time until we know the entire story and we can actually make the rest. Perhaps. I really don't have very much money, though.
progress.
Oh, here we go. Suspicious individual. Corey Ramsey, a mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals, seated on the bench behind the side of the playground. He's watching children for over an hour and taking several photographs. Oh, screw you. I can't see anyone else. Purdy's not. Okay. Coachy's my highest
Looks
level
like we
cop.
have a situation here.
Drives over the scene. Interviewing. Okay. We should wait.
113 complete.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to come back. He didn't know we were onto him. Fantastic. I probably should have not sent that girl up on her own, but, you know. What could possibly go wrong?
1210 complete.
Nothing. She did great. Good job, Koji. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening for Freeburg's first martial arts club. My first at the exhibition. I want to hold a sparring match with one of my students who takes on your toughest cop. I'll teach a man a few tricks, something that will help him out in the streets. You know? That seems entirely reasonable. Yeah, sure, I'll send a police officer for that. That sounds like training. I don't see that as being overly crooked. Also, it's the... Why is this over? Like, I definitely put something on, didn't I? Yeah, please put this stuff on. There we go. Go. Surely because I was in the investigation for so long, it ran out. You got 3 new frames. Okay, from Detective Mole. Okay. So I put that there. That there. Oh. Okay. Cool. I already finished that? Fantastic.
1110 in progress.
There's been another homicide. Needs a couple of officers. Well, I'll definitely take a good one, and I still like her, Sano. I think she'll be fine. I can even sit support on that one. I probably should have. Damn it, I should put the salt. A bartender reports that a couple of dancers on stage started tips after campfire. Fighting over tips. Okay, well that doesn't feel like something's too major, so let's just send a couple of cops. I know I said I wasn't going to send Yildirim on much, but I've been seeing him on things go, oh, there's a fight at the octopus. A bartender reported the fight has broken out between the patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk and climbed the stage while the local singer tried to duet with her. You know what? Kochi can probably handle it. I kind of wish I'd sent the 6-1 one. Chief, I just about nailed Jap a couple of times. He's far too fast, 1 on points. I don't really understand the rules, so I can't teach the points very well. He was alright, even showed me a few tricks after the match. He got carried away and go back. I think I'd take a day off. Yeah, sure. But like, that didn't seem like it was too bad, right? I don't feel that was too evil. Oh, please have this not fail. Okay, on the stage, 2 strippers are going out. It's gone beyond arguing to a full-on pep fight. The bouncer is fast street, clearly 2 ways to end the situation. The drunk patrons happily watching on the fight. I think I'm just going to try and shock them into it. Please continue. Okay. I don't want to do that with just Kochi, so I'm going to do the water thing.
1110 complete.
Fantastic. Oh no, I did have 3 on that one. That was fine. Alright, reporting the homicide. Offender caught! Fantastic, I didn't need to send any of them. I guess overwhelming police presence has never helped anyone. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that did well. Honestly, today's been going much better than yesterday. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Oh, good. Kochi, I want to give you another like a medal. Seriously, you are such a good officer. All right, so this is the police. Oh, okay.
Why?
Never mind. I'll just...
After a day in the...
So, this is the police. As you can probably tell by the fact I played a whole other day, just because, I'm really digging this. I will restart if I play it again, but I'm definitely digging this. This game is fun. I would love to play more of it at a later date. And honestly, if you got this on your list, you should go play it too. I don't know if it's going to make any statements or anything. It'd be interesting if it did. What I say is this is actually really quite a well-designed, pretty fun visual novel-esque management game. So yeah, no, I had a great time. And thank you, and I hope you guys had a great time too. So thank you once again for joining me on my Mountain of Shame. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because I would love to actually make it somewhere, even if it's just me still posting these videos and actually, you know, some people enjoying it and maybe finding stuff on their own Mountain of Shame. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This is the police, and this has been my Mountain of Shame, and I'll talk to you all next time. See you all.